From a Trump-style campaign message,
we are going to put American steel and aluminum back into the backbone of our country,
to Trump-style decision-making.
We're going to be instituting tariffs.
Dow going out with a decline of more than 430 points.
Heard like a fire alarm across markets, among allies, and even in the president's own party.
It's only going to hurt American consumers and our allies. Please reconsider your solution.
But in places like West Virginia, where Trump's trade positions have traction, enthusiasm can be found from a Democrat.
We're talking about fair trade. Free trade hasn't worked well for West Virginia. It really has. We've lost thousands of jobs.
The Trump plan would impose tariffs on steel and aluminum coming into the U.S., intended to make U.S. steel and aluminum providers more competitive. But unintended consequences worry the owner of Iowa-based Des Moines Steel.
I think it's going to hurt us in the long run. Our supply and demand now is going to be hard because almost all our stainless steel is made in China and overseas.
With days to go, or maybe more, until the president says he will sign the tariff plan, today, Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross said other nations want a chance to influence the terms.
A lot of countries have been talking with the president. They've been talking with me. They've been talking with others. We'll see. The president makes the decisions.
Ross dismissed concerns that threats of trade retaliation against American-made goods would hurt consumers.
Retaliation isn't going to change the price of a can of beer. It isn't going to change the price of a car. It's just not going to.
And Secretary Ross acknowledged there is a divide inside the president's team about whether these tariffs are good policy. Despite those differences, he says he's not seen any sign the president would back away or carve out certain exceptions for friendly nations. But he also cautioned that is up to the president and a decision could come this week.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here. And click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.